The rise of electric cars is no longer just a trend, it's a revolution. With their sleek designs, impressive performance, and eco-friendliness, electric cars have taken the automotive world by storm. They're not just a passing fad, but rather the driving force behind the future of transportation. And if you think the hype around it is just a passing phase, then think again. Norway has been leading the charge in electric car sales for 3 consecutive years, with traditional vehicles falling behind in the race for the road. But why are electric cars gaining so much traction, and what's driving their popularity? Join us as we uncover the real reasons behind the popularity of electric cars, and trust me when I say, it's not what you think. Did you know that the first electric car was invented way back in the late 1800s? It's true. But despite being around for over a century, electric vehicles didn't really gain popularity until much more recently. There were some attempts in the mid-20th century, like the Henny Kilowatt, but they were slow, underpowered, and lacked the battery capacity for longer trips. Not to mention, they came with a hefty price tag. So many customers lost interest and went back to their petrol or diesel-powered vehicles. But things started to change in the early 90s when GM introduced the first actual usable all-electric car, the GM EV1. This car had adequate power and range, and it kick-started the electrification process of the car industry. Hybrid vehicles also showed the potential of using batteries in vehicles, and the second-generation Toyota Prius was a huge success. It wasn't until 5 years after the Prius that the first Tesla arrived on the scene, and 4 more years until the critically acclaimed Model S was released. This marked the beginning of the EV craze, and in the next decade, numerous car manufacturers came up with their own all-electric vehicles, and some new EV-exclusive car companies like Lucid and Vivian were founded. Electric vehicles have taken the world by storm, and for good reason. With Tesla at the forefront of the electric vehicle revolution, it's no surprise that their winning formula has led to critical and commercial success, making them the king of electric vehicles. It's no secret that electric vehicles are the future. It's a trend that's been on the rise for years, and for good reason. The benefits of electric vehicles are undeniable. They're environmentally friendly, they're cheaper to maintain, and they're more reliable than traditional vehicles. With all these benefits, it's no wonder why everyone is turning to electric vehicles. One of the biggest advantages of electric vehicles is their eco-friendliness. Electric vehicles don't pollute like their fuel-powered counterparts, making them a much greener option for the environment. Air pollution is a huge issue in cities, and traditional cars are one of the main culprits. With electric vehicles, we can reduce our carbon footprint and help combat the greenhouse effect. While electric vehicles may not be able to cover extremely long distances without recharging, they still offer many advantages over traditional cars. For starters, they're completely free to run since they don't require gas. This means you can save a lot of money on fuel costs. Additionally, electric vehicles are more reliable and have fewer moving parts than regular vehicles, making them less likely to break down. And when they do need maintenance, it's typically cheaper and easier than with traditional vehicles. And let's not forget about the cool factor. Driving an electric vehicle is a unique experience that can't be matched by traditional cars. With sleek designs and futuristic features, electric vehicles are a sight to behold. Tesla has become known for their cutting-edge designs and innovative technology, making them a popular choice for those looking to make a statement on the road. The world is changing, and so is the automotive industry. While traditional vehicles may still hold some value for a few, the world is rapidly shifting towards electric vehicles. Yep, you heard that right. EVs are taking over the world, and it's no surprise why. One of the main reasons why EVs are gaining popularity is because traditional vehicles are harmful to the environment. The emissions from internal combustion engine vehicles are one of the leading causes of pollution and climate change. In fact, the world has agreed to implement the Paris Agreement, which aims to mitigate the effects of climate change by reducing carbon emissions. As a result, many countries have set a target to go for zero-emission vehicles by 2030. This means that traditional vehicles are on the way out, and EVs are the future. But that's not the only reason why EVs are gaining popularity. The technology behind EVs is constantly improving, making them more practical and affordable. Charging times and range have significantly improved over the years, making them a viable option for daily commutes and long-distance travel. Plus, let's not forget about the features. EVs are loaded with advanced equipment that makes them more sophisticated and convenient than traditional vehicles. The all-electric Mercedes-Benz EQS, for example, looks like it's from the future compared to its petrol-powered counterparts. And don't be fooled by the myth that EVs are expensive. They become much cheaper to buy than before, and their prices will continue to drop as the technology for making electric vehicles becomes more common. In fact, EVs like the Tesla Model 3 are in the same price range as traditional vehicles like the BMW 3 Series, but with better acceleration and next to nothing maintenance cost. Electric vehicles are becoming increasingly popular due to their potential to offer a cleaner and more sustainable transportation option. It's exciting to see that they're becoming more accessible to the general public regardless of their budget. In fact, Tesla announced plans to release an affordable electric car that costs half the price of their cheapest Model 3. This news is groundbreaking as it will make EVs more accessible to the masses and cement Tesla as the leader in the EV market. With the increasing demand for electric vehicles and the development of new technologies, it's only a matter of time before the prices of EVs become even more affordable. This trend is great news for those who want to reduce their carbon footprint and save on fuel costs. Not only are EVs environmentally friendly, but they also offer an efficient and cost-effective way to travel. Tesla's announcement is a game changer for the industry, and it shows that the future of transportation is indeed electric. As more people switch to EVs, the benefits of electric cars will become even more apparent. From reduced emissions to lower maintenance costs, EVs offer a range of advantages over traditional gas-powered cars. While EVs may seem like the perfect solution to our planet's environmental woes, they're not without their own share of problems, and it all starts with the production of lithium-powered batteries, the backbone of the industry. You may have heard that EVs don't emit any toxic gases, but don't be fooled. The dirty truth is that making batteries for these vehicles is a highly toxic process that contaminates water sources and releases massive amounts of harmful gases into the atmosphere. The first step in the process is lithium mining, which wreaks havoc on nearby ecosystems and pollutes water sources with dangerous chemicals. And that's not all. Making batteries out of lithium requires large amounts of energy, often generated by burning fossil fuels. This means that despite not emitting harmful gases while on the road, EVs still contribute to climate change during the manufacturing process. In fact, some studies suggest that producing a single electric vehicle can cause as much damage to the environment as a diesel engine does in a decade of use. But the problems don't stop there. Lithium, like fossil fuels, is a finite resource, and it's far less abundant. As demand for electric vehicle grows, so too does the demand for lithium, putting pressure on already limited supplies. It's only a matter of time before we run out of this precious resource, leaving us with no choice but to find alternative solutions. One potential solution is sodium-ion batteries, which don't require lithium and are more abundant. However, this technology is still in its early stages of development, and it's unclear if it will be a viable replacement for lithium-ion batteries in the near future. Despite these challenges, though, we still believe that electric cars have the potential to overtake their fossil fuel-powered counterparts. It may take time, but we're confident that advancements in battery technology and renewable energy resources will make EVs more practical and accessible for everyday use. So the next time you think about buying an electric car, remember that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but with a little bit of patience and perseverance, we can work towards a cleaner, more sustainable future for ourselves and the planet. So this is all we've got for this video. If you found it informative and enjoyed watching it, then do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos down the line. Thanks for watching.